Ensued at Kiamanyeki village in Kirinyaga County when angry residents confronted DCI officers who had arrived in a black Subaru and made attempts to capture a female resident in public. Residents claimed the DCI officers arrived in the village and caught the female resident before bundling her in the car. They protested against what they referred to as an abduction, using border borders to catch up with the DCI officers aboard a Subaru vehicle. They forcefully took the lady, only identified as Gatwiri, before summoning the area chief to substantiate the identity of the DCI officers. Well, it took the intervention of Chief Henry Kariuki and uniformed police officers from Wanguru Police Station to rescue the DCI officers from the wrath of the angry mob. They then forced the officers to free the female. The victim, Gatwiri, says she received a call from a new number inquiring about the availability of Pishori rice. The caller ordered 20 kilograms of rice, only for a black Subaru to pull up with DCI officers who hounded her into the trunk.
Kila kitu imetusababisha ni ile kitu ya gari kukuja ichukua msichana na kumweka kwa mbuti. Sisi kama watu wa Kiamanyeki tukatoka mbio. Hakufuata gari, kufuata gari.
Sisi hatuwezi kubali watu wa Kiamanyeki ama watu wa Mwea watekwe nyara tukiwa huko.
Tukaona itakuwa vyema wale maafisa wa polisi kwanza warudi, wakija na utaratibu ule mwingine ambao tuna involve mpaka ofisi zetu ofisi yetu ya chifu waweze kuchukua huyu mtu wafanye uchunguzi kwa ile njia inayofaa.
This is not the first and this is not going to be the last. Kenyans have seemed to have found a new trend to stop the rising number of abduction. We have seen residents stop police from arresting a local claiming abduction. As of the moment, Subaru arrest has been on the rise in Kenya, where people are just bundled into Subarus and they go missing later. This has really caused widespread condemnation in the republic, many people now fearing for safety. However, in Nakuru, something similar happened. Things are starting to get hotter, and in the coming days we are going to see the reality which is glaring to us direct face to face. Abduction have been on the rise and they have caused many people pain, they have caused many tears, they have caused many people to cry in the country. But as the moment the Nakuru clip spread, I've seen a lot of joy among many people who are claiming that this is the only method to stop these fights which is spreading. Many people have really undergone very sad ordeals under the hands of police. For example, here is from Nakuru brothers who were allegedly abducted also and they went missing for a particular time.
Baada ya madakika chumba yangu ikafunguliwa, nikamulikwa torch, yule askari akakuja akafungua pingu na akaanza kunipiga makofi. Akaniambia mnaachiliwa na ile joto mmeleta Kenya ni joto kubwa sana. So tunaomba msijaribu kwenda kwa any media kwenda kuelezea jinsi mahali mmekuwa na kudescribe ile tocha mmepitia. Tutawarudia atuwaue. Na wakachukua sellotape wakanifunga around na wakafunga mikono zangu. So wakafungua mlango kama kuna ka corridor. Akanisimamisha, nikasikia akiambia Longton, ambia ndugu yako muone asiai jaribu kwenda kwa maandamano wala asiaonekana frontliner.
When we were released, actually we were thrown somewhere near Gashie, the last point of Kitisiru. There's a river. From Kitisiru you are coming to somewhere close to Bishop's Road. There's a nest there. When we were thrown there, we were told to sit down. We were masked, but with sellotapes, and all our hands with sellotapes so that we can just remove and proceed. So we handed back our phones and some 300 shillings for transport. So once they told us, kindly don't open the masks or the sellotapes until you hear the sound of the vehicle has gone. We actually did that. When we opened ourselves, our phones were 0%, so they could not light up because I wanted to know where I was. We did not know where we were at that point, but we could see an estate some distance or along Bishop's Road. I told my brother, let's go to that estate. If you can get watchmans, we charge our phones. So once we reached that estate, we narrated our ordeal to the watchmen. And they told us, you guys, you've been in the media for the longest time. We charged our phones. I called my brother, Abdul Longton. They told him, now we've been thrown somewhere in Gashia. Come pick us. They started coming from Kitengela. And I also called some human rights bodies. Told them we've been released. They came to our rescue. They took us to a safe house. They took us for medical attention. So we stayed in Nairobi for about 3 weeks at their own cost, the human rights organizations. Then we were brought back to Kitengela. I lost 16 kgs within a month.